Welcome to your chordal guitar lesson of the week. Today we will explore Add11 chords and especially how you can take one simple chord and create a whole song idea around it. So it all starts from the chord that I used in my most recent ambient sketch number 92. So the song started like this. And underneath that little melody, I was playing this first chord here. So basically, I am playing a B minor spread triad, and I'm just adding the first open string here. If you don't know what a spread triad is, this is exactly what I teach in my free mini course. So go check out my free mini course on the first link in the description box. So basically it's a B minor spread triad and the open E string on top turns out to be the 11th of the chord. If I play the scale, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the E note is the 11th of that chord. So once I found this chord here, I told myself, since the open E string is the 11th of my chord, it means that I could create other chords with the same principle. I could start from the open B string, the open G string, and on, and each open string could be the 11th of the rest of the chord, which is really interesting. So let's explore that. Let's say that I want to create the same kind of chord, but now it's the second string open. So the B string has to be the 11th of my chord. How will I find that? I'm just going to pick up a fretted B note, so it's going to be easier. So I'm going to play it on the 12th fret instead of open. And this note has to be the 11th, so the easiest way is to build a sus4 chord, and this note being the sus4 of the chord. So if I do it, I end up having a F sharp chord because this note, the B here, is my sus4 and the bottom note is an F sharp. So it means that if I play a F sharp chord with an open B string, I will automatically get an Add11 chord. I just need to find a shape where I can have the open string in some of the holes in the chord. So I could play the spread triad, but from the 6th string. So my F sharp note is here, and I could build my F sharp chord in the same way that I built a B minor spread triad here, and I just added my E string. I can play my F sharp spread triad and add my B string. So now I have a beautiful F sharp minor Add11 chord. And I have to say that this principle will work too if you have major chords. So instead of the B minor, I could have the B major chord. And I could still play my Add11 open string, which gives more friction, right? Because the first two strings are just one semitone away, so it's a nice friction. I could do the same thing with my F sharp instead of minor. I could play it on a major spread triad shape. This is a chord that, if you listen to prog, Alex Lifeson, or even John Petrucci uses a lot this chord. So this is a nice chord too. So we can go further. I can have my 3rd string open, the G string, as my 11th of my chord. So now, same principle, I'm going to find a G fretted notes. It's easier to find to create a sus4 chord. So I'm gonna pick this one, on the 8th fret 2nd string. And same principle, I create a sus4 chord, that note being the sus4 of the chord. And now I know that this is the 11th. So the note at the bottom is a D note. So if I pick a D chord and I just put the open G string at the middle, I have a beautiful D major Add11 chord. And one last, I'm going to pick the 4th string open, the D note, and same principle, I'm going to find a fretted D note. This time I'm going to go on the 2nd string 3rd fret. This is a D, and I have to build a sus4 chord. So this time it's going to be an A chord. So once again, if I play a spread triad shape from the 6th string on an A, and I place my open D string, I have a beautiful low voicing of an Add11 chord. This is pretty much the limit to me. I would not play an open A string and make it an Add11 because that would be too muddy. But this one, it's a nice low friction. So now, just by playing one chord, my B minor, and thinking about adding an open string, opened up a whole idea for a whole chord progression. Because since I took the same concept of having open strings as Add11 notes, now I have a set of 4 chords. I could pick up my B minor Add11, my F sharp minor Add11, my D Add11, and my A Add11, and I can reorder these chords or even take the same order I played and make a cool chord progression that sounds like this. And it's so much better than just the regular version of those chords. If I were to play only the regular triads without the Add11th, you will lose all of that cool sound in the chords. So I'm gonna play the regular one like this. Back to the Add11 version. So sometimes you are just one little detail away from having a very cool ambient guitar chord progression, because this isn't bad. These are good chords to start a progression, but just adding a little friction, a little color, that little Add11 as open strings really gave that chord progression an edge. So I think the bottom line of this lesson is that you could start from a very simple, small concept like me of just adding an Add11 note and just do it for all of your chords, and suddenly you have a cool chord progression, you have something cool going on. Thanks a lot for watching my lesson. As I said at the beginning of the lesson, if you want to learn more about spread triad shapes like I've been playing in this lesson and like I play very often on my channel, go sign up for my free mini course on ambient guitar chords. It's the first link in the description box. I teach about those spread triad shapes, and I teach about how to harmonize them and make your own chord progressions. It's super helpful, so go sign up. And for me, I will say until next time, au revoir. Thank you so much for watching.